I'm Doug Price. I'm chairman of the Franklin County Republican Party. Of course, the great city of Westerville sits in both counties, and it is a great town thanks to the enlightened leadership that it has enjoyed. And that kind of enlightened leadership ought to be advanced, not just at the local level, but downtown, not too many miles south of here at the State House. I'll tell you that they used to say a woman's place, this is outdated, a woman's place is in the home. We know a woman's place is in the House, such as the House of Representatives. Somebody running a few years ago talked about hope and change. We need a lot of hope, and we're going to see some change this year because we've got some great candidates running across the state. I know this may be a bipartisan crowd to a degree, but there's another Westervillian running for something, John Kasich, coming up, and that's important because the top of the ticket means so much. We are going to take the Ohio House back, but it's important to take it back with the right kinds of people for the right reasons, and we have that in Ann Gonzales. I'm awfully pleased and humbled and proud to be part of the Franklin County organization, which for years had been trying to get her to run for the legislature, but you know what? She said, I'm not ready. I got things to do in Westerville and for my neighborhoods and community here. And so she's waited until she's ready, and she's ready now, and we're delighted that she's going to join us come January in the Ohio House of Representatives. But to recognize some special guests in the audience and then to carry on the program, please welcome Mike Hayek, who I think you all know. Mike.
How you all doing tonight? One thing I wanted to do is not take too much of your time because our special guest here is Ann Gonzales. I know Ann for a number of years, many years. She's very energetic. She knows how to get to the citizen level. She deals with the citizen level, and she stays above the political level with the citizens in mind. And Ann's been a longtime council member of the city of Westerville, former mayor. She's now vice mayor. And as a co-member of City Council, she's really been an engine in our city. Without further ado, I really want to bring Ann up here and have her tell you what her positions are and why we should be making sure that she gets to the House.
Everybody excited? Oh, wait. All right. The game will be on. We are going to turn the game on, by the way. It'll be on in 10 minutes, and my speech is only 3. So you have time to listen to me, get a glass of wine, go back to your seat, and watch. So I am running for the 19th district. Yes. Pretty excited about it. I just briefly want to give you a description of the district because a lot of people keep asking me, what does it consist of? How big is it? It consists of New Albany, Reynoldsburg, Canal, Winchester, Groveport, Obetz, a little bit of Columbus, a little bit of Gahanna, includes Madison, Jefferson, and Plain Township. So it's quite large. Westerville makes up the largest portion of the district. And what's unique about my background and what's unique about Westerville, some of you may not know this, is that we are a nonpartisan community. We don't have the party affiliation up here. When I run for city council, or when Diane or Kathy or Mike run, Eric, it is based on our reputation. It's based on how well the city has done. And that just makes my background very unique because I have learned over the past 9 years to work with everyone across the board, no matter, Doug had said, whether they were a D, an I, or an R, it didn't matter. There are a total of 108,000 registered voters in my district. It consists of 15% Republicans, 25% Democrats, and 60% of the unaffiliated. And of those unaffiliated, they usually vote, there's been history of this, it's been proven that they vote Republican, which is why this district should be in Republicans' hands, which is why the district is considered, it leans to Republicans. There are 3 things that we are doing, that we are gonna do to win back this seat. The first one is that we have to have a superior vision for Ohio, and we need to help our large and small business owners. We also need to send a message of economic recovery. We need to send a message that we are going to create jobs here in Ohio. And we also need to help our education system. This is what I hear when I knock on doors. And second, we're going to take that message to the voters. And the way that we have been doing this is through many volunteers who are here tonight. Laura Emma Trace, Kelly, Leslie Colvin, Kristen Maurice is here. Jennifer French is here. My campaign manager, Jimmy Shepard. They have been lit dropping since the second weekend of January. They have been assembling literature every weekend, every weekday, and without them, we just could not be winning this district back. They have worked very hard to see that we win. And what is great about this effort of this lit drop that we're doing is that I go and knock on doors. And I have knocked on 2,500 homes, 2,500 homes since the second weekend of January. Krista Maurice actually went out with me last weekend for the very first time. It was nice to have somebody. But the goal is 30,000. Now that number may seem very large and shocking to you, but it's manageable and it can be done as long as we continue to help as long as we have volunteers to help us out. We can do it. Well, I take that message I had talked about to every person I talk to when I go door to door. My phone number is on every piece of literature, and people are shocked that I've done that. I want people to call me. I want to know what they're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. And we are going to do a grassroots campaign, and it's going to happen, and I'm very excited about it. Lastly, is we need to raise money. We just have to. It's the only way we're going to win. And I'm happy to say that we are accomplishing a goal that's been set. And it will happen. We have a finance plan in place. We have this great event, and I thank you again for coming. And we're going to do 2 events in New Albany next month. We're doing 2 events in Reynoldsburg in May. We're doing 1 in Groveport, 1 in Canal Winchester. Very proud and honored that I have your support. One of my favorite quotes, I'm going to end on this, is from Vince Lombardi. People who work together will win, whether it be against complex football defenses or problems of modern society. Go Bucks.